Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be working with an IGL of an ESEA team. This is a great session if you're learning how to play as a team, implement strategies together, and just all around grow your gameplay with other players. Lots of good stuff to learn from. I'm excited to show you. Hit that subscribe button, join my Discord down below, and let's go ahead and hop into this video.
I think we did apps push waterfall down. I missed my flashes because I tried multiple lineups, but I can't find a really good strong one.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh yeah, and I pushed mid, so it's like denied.
Oh. Okay, think about this. Think about this. Like, even right here, I like that you're trying to think about using your utility in this way, but I think it's a waste to sit here and like throw this smoke. And if you're gonna do it, right? Like if you are gonna smoke, don't necessarily have the reaction to chuck it off this wall to go down here. Honestly, just drop it here. But in this case, man, look at your teammates. They're already across, right? They're fighting. This is actually a good fight for us because we have 4 guys here, and we can really control these angles, right? Like look how scary that is. You guys are a freaking unit, right? Like you're a unit, and
Yeah.
it's like this is the next level CS. It's like, yeah, your smoke is a good solution because like, yeah, you know, there are people there and we want to get past, but you're so much better off if you're really that worried. You just go back through here in halls and like jiggle, 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 and then go, right? So if anything, just flash there. Like if you're gonna do anything, honestly, a flash should just be it because we're wasting way too much util now. Because think about what they want, right? We're literally giving them what they want. One of the reactions we have to do if we ever see anyone come down mid like this is exactly what your teammate in halls up here is doing, and this just should be everybody. And you're IGLing in the future. This is the go-to. Oh, the CTs are running down mid. They're crunching like this. Guys, just take the space out halls because there's going to be barely anyone on site then. You're actually going right into exactly what they want, where they want you to fight down here. They want you to stay in here so that this guy can get impact, this guy can get impact, and if this guy didn't get gush, he probably would still be up here fighting as well. But yeah, that's like a huge reaction to take advantage of. Yeah, and then we get stuck here. Yeah, we get stuck. So this is where you got to be fearless as an IGL and be like, guys, like we got to get out of halls. We got to go, you know, react up there. Inferno is all about reactions. And this might happen a lot, and this is like something also that might happen on like when the other team's on eco or something. Say you called like an alt mid strat, and then the other team runs down mid. Same exact situation. Then just go out halls, guys.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, sweet. And then even better, like if you do get in halls and stuff, and they did crunch down mid, we killed that guy and stuff. Well, now we're here and we can like smoke off lane or something, and like they're just completely screwed. It's like, well, good job, guys. You got to run down mid, but for what?
This coaching session is brought to you by Skins Monkey. They are the best CS2 trading site out there. Swap out the skins you do not like and upgrade them into higher quality new items. I have personally used Skins Monkey to build my inventory and love how many features the site has. The best thing is that you can gain your own crazy deposit bonus of 35% by using my code KOJOMO. They also have a freebie section where you can get free new skins by completing tasks, and you also get a $5 bonus by clicking my link in the description of the video.
Okay, right. So what did we throw? We threw top car smoke. Yeah, maybe. Did we miss it?
A very long one.
Wait, so you're throwing this one here?
No, it's meant to be higher.
Like yeah. Okay. Yeah, just making sure. Yeah, because I was gonna say if we're throwing this, like definitely that's a good CT smoke. Yeah, for sure. So if we hit the lineup, that's good. Yeah. I will say though, like honestly, bro, like and this is gonna be a discussion. This is gonna be a conversation for a lot of things. Like this is my input. You can take it or leave it. To me, when I'm playing against a force buy like this, like 5.7s, shotguns, stuff like that, I almost would rather just molly car, right? Because one, they're gonna if they're buying, they're gonna have such limited util. I think even if you do throw this smoke, you're actually almost helping them because that's just like 15 more seconds into the round that they could do you know, shuffle smokes over here to B and have one guy just sit here and recycle smokes over and over. I think when I'm facing a low buy, I rather just molly car, maybe just molly car, or I just swing up here with my boys and just like methodically take this with molly since they're not gonna have much util.
Yeah, we usually just play very slow and try to react on what they're playing.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, which
and on CT side, is it better on Inferno to force buy the losing pistol round, or because I've seen it so much right now, I don't even know if I supposed to play eco second round or just try and force.
Generally, I like to first force on Inferno, and a lot of IGLs I've been under and stuff. In CS2, it's like the map is just so close range that you can get so much impact when you force.
Yeah. Right.
One thing I really caution your entire team with is on these type of rounds, halls is honestly a death trap. So it's like cool, you can do your default, you can do all your stuff, but like you got to reiterate to the guys that if they are going in halls, like they've got to be so unbelievably thorough about everything. And like honestly, like most of the time when we're doing that, my team tends to just my teams I've played under in the past tend to just kind of just chill outside of halls or like spot back here or whatever. And then we work like a mid default or a banana default once we can actually clear it. Because those halls angles are just like, yes, obviously we can win the fights 100%, but it's just like, it's so unnecessarily hard. And honestly, if you guys are doing a slow default anyways, if that's the case, if you want guys going into halls and stuff, have someone with an AK out here spamming through here just to make life difficult on the early round, just to make life, you know, really hard for them.
All right.
Yeah, because it is a shame that we lost this banana like control so early. It's not the end of the world, but this round just like fell apart because of the halls fights, I think. Okay, yeah. So yeah, strategically, like this is like pretty bad on this round, honestly. Because like think about it, we have the gun advantage, right? And then this guy's alone. Jeremy's right here, but because like we threw the smoke early, I think this is our smoke still. Yeah, 130.
Could be, yeah.
It's like we're denying ourselves so much info. We're denying ourselves so much information, and it allows these guys 100. Like, look at this. They're so comfortable, dude. They would be like kind of scared if they were back here and back here, but like they're like, oh heck yeah.
Yeah.
So I do think it sucks because the smoke missed, right? But I think even that smoke on an eco or a force buy like this is not good. And like I was saying, like it's just bad that we're here by ourselves. Like that's just a bad individual decision, honestly. Or at least like Jeremy's gotta be there too.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it just opens up, and then this guy's on. Yeah, and then for this guy too. Like since it's a team, I'm gonna analyze everything, and I'm gonna record this too. You can give it to your boys if you want them to watch it. Like this is a bad decision too. You're on 1 HP. Sure, you died to this guy, but even if he peeks window room, you're dead. If he like, you gotta just get out of there, go Mexi and group with your team. Give Alex the AK, and you get the Mac 10, and you're just dying for the team. The fact that you die all mid with the AK is so detrimental to our round because now this guy got the kill. It went from a 3v3 to a 3v2. He has an AK now, and it's like, oh, bro, like we're screwed. Like we're honestly screwed now. Yeah. I want to see you exert more control on this round. You don't need to hold W. You don't need to like, you know, run into a trap where you're just all running up and you die to 5 guys stacked somewhere. But like this round is your opportunity to dominate your opponents because they have little util, they have bad guns. Around the board, I want you guys to like understand what your purpose is and do something super aggro to like kind of scare them almost. It's like, okay, dude, these guys are good. That could be something as simple as, hey guys, I'm gonna molly card this round. Can we do the double nade corner or the double nade sandbags? And be like, hey, watch out for the early nades. Do not get chunked early. We're gonna do this after they throw theirs or something. Just some examples, but like, especially if the team is struggling and you know doesn't have the best cohesion or something, like it's just we're gonna fall apart if we're just doing a normal default. We're going to halls. This guy's by himself. All right, so we're scouting. What's going on with Jeremy? Yeah, like I mean, like look at the difference though. Look at the difference on what just happened here. You guys are aggressive this round, and yes, you have Tech 9s and stuff, but this is with no util. Like you guys are capable of doing this with util. No util right here. Look at this. Boom, we get the trade. Now this is where it's really trolled though. Is like we get all the kills on B and we're doing this, and I get that all this is happening in the split second, but then us swinging mid here is just like, no, it's like, why are we doing that? But we get the trade. Okay, we get the trade. We have 1 smoke, right? And this is like, you got to be so hyper fixated as an IGL of like, okay, who has what? Or maybe he doesn't have a smoke. I thought he had one. Maybe he doesn't. Yeah, I guess maybe he doesn't. Oh, there it is. Okay, he just threw it. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. He just threw it. Yep. Yeah, sad. But good trade from you guys. Okay, and then of course we're thinking of a plan. Honestly, this wouldn't be this is fine. This is standard. Also, this wouldn't be the worst time in the world to do like a double setup and you give him the scout. You have no armor though, so it complicates things so hard. This is still a really tricky round because of that. I guess this is fine. Just communicate with each other what you're doing and what you expect. Hey man, I'm holding banana. Can you hold this for me? Or hey man, I'm holding banana. Just tuck. Yeah, and you get that tag. That tag is huge info for us. I want to see you visualizing. By the way, how do I say it? Grezu.
Yeah, you can just call him George. It's
George. Fine. Okay, I might forget that, but yeah, like visualize George. Visualize. Take a step back here and visualize, because if he like does something like he's about to do with a nade or something, I want you to be back on this wall so that as soon as you hear that nade hit the wall or coming, you can swing real quick or do something. Or if he makes a footstep, you're ready to strike on him. When your face is just in the wall like this, it can be really hard to do that visualization and see what's coming. I do think the scout really hindered you though, because it made it so that you had no armor. It just makes it really hard for you. Gonna solo work B. Yeah, and like you see why. Like I'm just gonna go back and reiterate. Like you see why, especially against this team. Like even throwing that top B smoke is so bad against these guys, because it's like we don't even know what they're doing. Honestly, what I'd like to see you do is like from the beginning, try to be a little more aggressive. Be like, okay, I'm gonna molly, like I said, do that. And then if they are literally dumping from round 2 of the game, dumping 2 smoke or 1 smoke, 2 mollies, 2 nades, flashes, of course, like, you know, throw that smoke and just retake. But I would love for you to like force them to show that, force them to show their hand, and don't immediately go into, okay, well guys, like let's just default it up and do this. You can still do a default, but be like, hey guys, like make it a little more aggro in banana and maybe in middle, and then stay out of halls a little bit more on this round. And it looks like you guys are good. When you guys are aggressive and doing stuff, like you're honestly better, like from what I'm seeing already. Like you guys are more confident with what you're doing, which is, you know, a lot of players are like that.
All right.
Okay, so you kill the halls guy. This guy's on site. Here's what I want you to do. When he's reloading like this, this is all happening in the moment. And these are the things we'll learn through the demo. Dude, I need you to get out and run into site this way. If it's like a normal situation where someone's out here and doing stuff, of course I'm like, okay, cool, maybe try to get into pit and like get out here. But honestly, your go-to if you ever get a situation like this again is close that space in on him.
All right.
Which you kind of do. You kind of do, but you're going to open it up to the arch guy. And this is like really like the detailed next level stuff. Is the wider we go here, the more exposed we're going to get. So go down here and, you know, from watching the demo, we can see that's a better reaction we can have. Oh. Yeah. A lot of these rounds just fall apart, honestly. I mean, not that we really expected to win that round, to be fair. Because it was a kind of an eco, but let's see what we got on this gun round. Let's see what we got cooking here. We're very little util. We're limited on the utility that we have. So obviously, like as a caller, as an IGL, you're going to be taking that into account. This is where maybe you have to play a little more passive at the beginning, because every little piece of util you have matters. Maybe you're doing more contact heavy strats. And also on Inferno, maybe you know this, maybe you don't, is the strategy on Inferno specifically is find the op and go the other site. Like if you're ever working at B here and you hear the op shooting and doing stuff, it's like, hey guys, you know, smoke off lane, or maybe you're just like, hey guys, contact brackets right now and fight them. Like this player, George, like Jeremy, like blah, blah, like you guys go contact and take risks. If you see the op shoot lane, you're like, okay, cool. Maybe I'm peeking B a little bit more. Maybe I'm like taking a little more fights because I know the opper's not here. Unless obviously if the team's double opping, throw that out the window. And then you're execing more because you're trying to get the oppers out of the fight. Yeah, okay. So I need George too. I need you to pivot a little more. This is me speaking to you. Like, cool, you're holding mid, you're doing this, but like don't be afraid to like pivot and be in this position at this point, because cool, you're in Mexi, that's not bad. But like if things go down on B, like they flash and start fighting, well now you're gonna go help them because you're trying to be a good teammate, but you gotta jump up here and you gotta go back and swing versus just being here. Okay. Smokes up, but it doesn't matter if I'm here anyways. Oh, they're flashing and you're already here. Now there's 3 guys fighting them. that's the type of way we got to think about helping our teammates and put ourselves in the best position to make that happen. Oh yeah, wait, what the heck? So these guys are just going up A. Where's Jeremy? There he is. So Jeremy just pops up A here, gets 2 kills. We split up again, which is fine because if we get info on the last guy, it can still win us the round. You guys are reacting, cool. Jeremy gets info on the last. What's our reaction here?
So again, closing that gap, we should do.
It's hard because like Jeremy gets the kills and he decides to go up Arch, and Bino, he decides to go back into halls, which isn't like necessarily bad, but it's just like it's gonna be super individual now. Like Jeremy's going full W up here. Honestly, he needs to just come with you guys, honestly, and get traded. Like he's the low HP guy. He just needs to run up and take space. Or he should have just been going with Jeremy to begin with. But this is where like the game sense kind of comes in, because it's like we can't call all of these things necessarily. But I don't know. These fights are just a little awkward here because Jeremy goes too early, and then Weak Abyss gets destroyed by him. And then we eventually kill him when our spacing actually is pretty decent. I mean, in the future there, Jeremy just needs to get those kills. And I mean, I understand he's popping off and he's doing his thing, but he needs to now turn into like an excruciating lurk over here. Maybe pressure, maybe throw some stuff, come back and flip back around lane, or maybe he gets those kills and like gets an even crazier position. Like this is a little greedy, but maybe he goes into Arch now in CT and like pressures like that. I don't know.
So the city is worrying about long and he's just waiting for the rotation.
Yeah, exactly. So like Jeremy dying first there literally screws over that entire like sequence, because now this guy goes from like having to worry about lane and Arch to like, oh, Arch is dead. Okay, cool. Well, okay, I'll just turn back around and keep fighting you guys now. I didn't look. I'd have to go back. Nah, our util is so limited. If you guys did have util, or and maybe you had a like just throw a flash over halls or something too as you're coming up mid or something. Just again to pressure somebody. What postmans do we decide to get into here though? So one, we get this kill. Where do you decide to plant the bomb is the question. So you go safe here. Yeah, you go safe. Do you know the best places to plant on Inferno, if possible, right? Do you know the best places?
Possible deep side, no?
Right here. Right here.
Yeah.
Because you can play from pit and then you can survive. When the bomb explodes, you can just sit here and survive. Plus, like, it's so easy. If they smoke the bomb and defuse, it's still a really easy place to kill them from.
Yeah. Okay.
So that if you can, which I'm not saying in this case, like you definitely could have, but I'm not mad that you didn't here. That's the go-to spot, 100%. Default's not bad. Default's not bad. And then if you have to plant safe, yeah, right here, or I guess right here.
Okay.
Yeah, because I just asked that because like you win these duels. These are just kind of the individual moments of CS2. Like, you know what I mean? You get that one kill. If you lose that kill, maybe it's like, ah, shoot, this guy's in a 1v2 now. So it's hard.
Just a 50-50 duel.
Yeah.
Right there.
Versus like if you did make the risk to get further into sight, you plant the bomb here and you're like, bro, I've got your lane and halls. Maybe actually this would probably be a better spot. Hey man, I got your lane and halls will walk out. Just like talk or something. Talk and spot my moto every once in a while. And then naturally, if you do plant the bomb there, you guys could have played that way better together. Yeah. Also, be really careful. I don't know what info we had, but you're probably gonna die every single time you make that decision because you get that first kill right. Even if he's not lane on you, like if he's moto, his crosshair is gonna be like, oh, default, okay, and he's looking. And then if you just like get that kill and then wide swing into pit, it's like, ah, shoot, bro, why did I do that? Get that kill and just like no matter what you're looking at, keep yourself in this position for a second, breathe, make your decision, and then go. It's like, okay, yeah, I want to go to pit. It's like, okay, I want to get back on the site. Okay, jiggle here and then get into that spot that you want to go. Okay, is this our smoke? No, I think it's theirs. Or no, is it? Nah, it's theirs. Okay, limited util. We're going to work fast halls. We get an opening pick on B, so our halls guys should not be taking as many risks here. Blow up in the smoke. Cool. Oh, yeah. Okay, they don't have an op this round, I guess.
Yeah, the op died on
yeah.
banana.
Oh, is that the opera that you guys killed? Awesome. If we calm that too, that's huge information for
Yeah,
us.
I think we didn't
Yeah.
know about the top.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Yep. That's good info to think about. Ah, wait. I like that. Like, I love Jeremy's confidence here. To me, it is just such a shame. That like we're a lot of times we're so disconnected. Love Jeremy's confidence here. How is there nobody fighting with him though? And that's a him problem. That's a you guys problem. That's like everybody, right? He makes this decision. He knows he's up there, right? And this is like the next evolution of team play. I love he's so confident that he's like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna go up here. Good teams though, bro. They're not just gonna have one guy up here throwing molly. Like they're gonna have a porch set up, right? I'm sure you guys have faced this multiple times. Like they're gonna have a porch set up or something, and Jeremy's gonna go swing and kill that guy. He's gonna get owned by someone below, and then it's still a 4v4, and it's like, well, yeah, we got info, but we had this guy coming up mid. We had this guy in halls. Like, of course, if we have util, one thing Jeremy could ask is like, hey, someone throw a pop flash over mid. And with that pop flash, then he swings, has more people here swinging with him. That's like the team CS that we have to be able to connect and do. And this is mostly directed at Jeremy here. It's smart though. He gets a kill. He knows he's up there, punishes him for it. So we take it. Yeah, and he opens up sights. Now this next kill, brilliant, because he sits there and waits for the team to come up with him. Even if Jeremy dies there to this guy, it's like, okay, cool. We have teammates scaling with him. People can jump up here, fight from this angle. It's really good. So I love his confidence to get those kills, but I can already guarantee you that like Jeremy can also lose a lot of rounds for the team because he is so confident that he will like throw some situations. And I bring that up, by the way, for Jeremy. I should have said this from the beginning. I bring that up is because we had a 5v4. So the only thing that is going to benefit the CTs is if the Ts start making solo plays, taking 1vx situations. So we're lucky. In that case, it was a 1v1, but easily could have been a 1v2. When we're in that 5v4, we've got the man advantage. Everything we're doing is geared around, okay, double peeking, okay, flash peeking, taking the space. Because especially on Inferno, we've already won if we have a 5v4. It's the percentage that we're going to win the round is so high at that point. Okay, nade up mid. Yeah. That is pretty crazy that they go for the same pick that just got absolutely destroyed last round. Maybe they're practicing it or something. Wait, what are we at? Is that just a nade though? I think you guys need a molly car though, honestly. Yeah, I get that the smoke would have put it out anyways, but I think a car molly would be a good
right
thing to be conditioning a little more. Yeah. And then as soon you kind of knew, you're like, oh shoot. Yeah. That is rough. So let's see what we do when we're, you know, no excuse for you now because you're in the grave. You're in the grave. You can call whatever you want now. Yeah, and again, we're working halls. He gets a solo kill, so very nice. And then Jeremy owns the other guy. We get him from the last A guy. Awesome. It just looks like we're gonna react out halls. So yeah, that's good when we get the kills. Very nice. Anyone gonna smoke moto here? Nah. I guess the only person that has it is I don't know. Doing. Yeah, cool. Okay. And then like as an IGL, you're just telling your guys like, hey, let's try to build up our economy one round here, and then if we keep winning, we can start hunting the guys. And then yeah, make sure everyone on your team. It's so important actually. Like this makes the post plants way less chaotic for you. Make sure you tell everyone the information I told you today. Like if you can plant the bomb here, this is a huge difference. Then nobody's like, hey man, where did you plant? Hey, what's going on? It's either here or yes, if you have to like default. Because yeah, exactly. Okay. Look what just happened there. Like, and also you from the grave, you need to start creating that plan for your teammates because, you know, you're gonna have a lot of responsibility as the IGL. So when things go wrong, it sucks for you because you're the one that like people are gonna ask, okay, what's going on? Like, why did that happen? Like even here, these guys have got to listen to you, and you've got to be like, hey man, start exiting alt mid. You know, 3 of you exit alt mid, 1 of you guys stay on bomb or something. And you know, just things like that are so frustrating. It's like, why are we dying to bomb? Well, like, why are we throwing our economy away like that? Okay, cool. Swinging mid, taking some aggro fights here. Again, on an eco, this isn't necessarily the greatest thing to do alone, but if you're like kind of faking it out a little bit and stuff, that can be understandable. And again, just the danger of hauls. Actually, this guy saved the op from last round, so danger of hauls, especially being solo, he definitely needs to be careful with this. Yeah, you're just faking pressure. I get it. Okay. Honestly, by the way, a great way I just saw on Nerd Out Here video to fake pressure or just take brackets eventually too is like, cool, you're smoking lane. One, just understand that like if someone is boosted, they could see over and understand you're totally faking. But two, smoke off lane. And then if you molly arch side, it denies all this info because if it's spread, especially if you can get a good lineup, it'll spread and take this guy, which is cool, whatever. But also it makes it so nobody can peek behind it. So like they're sitting here and like, are they out brackets? Are they coming through? And then the lane guy obviously is smoked off here. So with those two pieces of util, it could be really good to fake with. And then flashes if you want to add them. Oops. That was an NA nade right there, bro. No, that's a great jump shot right there. Like a little boost jump shot. I like to see these creative plays. But with that being said, I like to see that creative play, but that also really ruins exactly what we were trying to do. We were trying to fake like we're pressuring A. We go up here for a boost, which I like the idea. I think it's just really bad timing on when we're trying to do it. Because it's like, I don't know, we should be posturing for the actual exec instead of doing these plays. Because now, if I'm hearing that, I'm rotating B. I'm like, oh my god, there's two guys boosting, and yeah. And then you guys have two smokes here. Like, you should be able to do a full exec. It looks like nobody's posturing.
Yeah, so the city smoke we have thrown already, and I was a bit late with the molly.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Oh wait, so are we gonna pop through this? I don't know if I like this. In this case, like it's gonna work out. One guy here, all of you guys here. If you just do this properly, it'll be great for you. Does anyone have a god flash? Or are we kind of just tossing it? Oh no. Yeah. Okay, so this is bad. Who are we dealing with here? Bino. So you're flashing over here. Which, let me see where this lands. I mean, it might actually get him, to be honest. It kind of gets him, honestly. There's way better. We got to be much more solid because this is like going to make us better players. Especially, you guys are almost all level 10. 9, or even some of you are mid-level 10, getting high level 10. We got to have set util here. You know, if you're back here, you were the last guy, Bino. You got to sit here and throw an entry flash. Boom, it's going to land up here. Everyone on the team should know an entry flash. Or in the worst, if you're gonna flash for your boys and you're just like, hey guys, flashing for you, flash over top of this roof so that they don't have to turn, and it actually will blind everybody on site. So either entry flash or a scaling flash.
Yeah. That was what I trying to say.
Right.
To Jeremy.
Yeah.
We need to learn more smokes and more flashes, but he wanted to focus on the face it.
Yeah. Which, like I told you already, I kind of disagree with. I think those are not exclusive. You can work on both of them. Like you can individually get better by playing face it and work on that, but also you guys can play in your league matches and team environment. Just like maybe it's like, oh, okay guys, like because we're still developing ourselves, we're not as concerned if we're winning or losing. We're just genuinely trying to get better. But I understand it can be frustrating. It can be a lot.
Yeah, he said we can do the nades on our own time to learn them and then use them in the face it matches.
Yeah.
Because I don't know for execs if it's good or not to learn them on their own or just on a server with all people.
So it's a little bit of both. So like let's take Inferno for example. Like this is like the what do you call it? The things that you have to say as an IGL, and people have got to respect you. You've got to say, guys, to be on this team, to play with us, you've got to know some basic stuff, the basics. So we got to get the CT smoke down, whatever one you decide on. It should be the good one. They just changed the map, so it's a little hard. I need to.
I don't know really.
Yeah, I need to relearn the actual good lineup. But anyways, like
I saw Rob's doing it from the arrow or something. But
okay, got you. Like right here or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like okay.
Jump.
For example, like on Inferno, hey, everyone needs to know these B exec nades. Smoke here and a coffin smoke. This is going to make you a better player, a better teammate, so that especially you as an IGL, you can just be like, hey, throw the coffin smoke, I'm going to throw CT. And it's not like, well, I don't know the lineup for that, Alex. But no, they're just like, okay, throwing it, right? Same thing with like the mollies we need to learn. So the basic stuff, every single person needs to know it. And honestly, it wouldn't be bad if you made like a sheet for every map where it's like, these are the things you have to know. And then yes, for actual like specific execs, like maybe your guys are doing like a wrap strat where the smoke goes all the way back here. It's like, yes, everyone could know that, but is it really useful for every single player to know that? it's just like unnecessary brain power, in my opinion, where you could be focusing on other things. Maybe you as the IGL, it's like, yeah, like you got to know that because you're calling these strats, you're doing these things. So for very specific things like that, no, everybody does not need to know it.
All right.
But yeah, so basics, yeah, 100%, because that's also going to make them a better player. Like you guys, you're probably going to be playing this game for a long time. This roster likely won't be together in 10 years, just the nature of esports and things. Like maybe you'll be a major winner. Maybe, these guys will be doing something. It's so important to develop individually because you're going to make your teammates better and you're going to make yourself better.
Yeah, so what Jeremy also wants, because he created this team, he wants to do some sort of bad news Eagles approach. So with this roster, he wants to make it to the major, he said.
You guys got to play in a league then. You guys got to play in a league. And if that's the case too, there's got to be so much accountability. Everyone's got to be on the same page with okay, this is what we're doing. This is our focus. And there's got to be so much passion in that way. 100%. So yeah, this car molly right here, by the way, this is what I mean. Against guys like this, this one car molly is going to absolutely destroy them. And if you ever see them, it's going to mess up their smoke too when they go to throw the smoke. But if you see that smoke coming, 100% an opera is about to peek you as well. So it's oh shoot, the smoke's coming in, you jump away. So I would say that car molly, just keep defaulting it. And yeah, because you're for no reason here, you're kind of just blocking yourself off. And then look, we're using a molly. This molly is cool if the smoke wasn't here, but if I was a CT and they're doing this, they molly sandbags. Yeah, I'm sliding right back into there. Oh, you molly corner, cool, but there's no space being taken. And then even worse is we're out 3 mollies. We used 3 mollies on banana this round, and we still have no control because of our own smoke that we denied our vision for. And we're out of smoke, not to mention. We're out 3 mollies and a smoke for no control, essentially. The only control we get is right here, which we could have had for free.
Yeah.
Honestly, the way Jeremy plays, I think you guys would be so solid with getting him into positions like this, see where he is now and being okay, flashing over for you. He is so individual and so raw talent, good at his aim, good at everything. I think if you as an IGL could find every way possible to set him up without making him have to think about how you're setting him up, just being Jeremy, I'm doing this for you. Jeremy, flashing here. He's going to get so much space for you guys and make your job as an IGL so easy if you can use him in that way.
Yeah.
Okay, good. We got info there and we know guys' site. This is, again, George, this is natural CS that you've got to be able to play. You're the only one with util here. You're running up with your boys. That's where you got to toss a flash over site here. Over pit, not over site. Over pit, mini pit, whatever. And just even if it doesn't fully blind this guy, put pressure on this opper. Put pressure on him. These are things that you're not going to call as an IGL, but players on the team have got to be able to flow and play like that. But awesome, great trading. Even though the flashes and nades weren't thrown maybe properly, great trading there. Now this is where it's okay, who's holding what? Get. And this is where anyone can be an IGL, by the way. You're the IGL of the team, but this is where anyone can dictate and take over. And of course, if you don't like what's going on, adjust it and move things around. But
because after plans and retakes, we are it's not our best thing to do. We just do it alone. We don't say almost anything to each other. So we need to focus on that as well.
Yeah.
Because in this retake, I and George was watching long at the same time. We don't say to each other, "I'm watching long. I'm watching ups."
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
So that problem we know.
Yeah, and so it's really interesting. I've played CS, for many years now. Played against and with so many different players. One thing that I know you guys are going to have to work through and get really, good at is a lot of times the European teams do not communicate as much as American teams. A lot of times there's more structure. There's a lot more good CS being played in EU teams, but the comms can be very quiet. Not as much as being said. So 100%, if you can be the leader in that way for your guys, it'll be so important for them.
Yeah, I watched Team Liquid or Complexity comms, and it's all the time they throwing info, and I'm chill.
Yeah, right. So much going on, and that can be too much at times. 100%.
Have you experienced that it's too much info for yourself?
It just depends. I've been on a roster with EU players, and it's been very nice because a lot, I said, naturally, not every player is the same, but naturally, sometimes it's just like, okay, we're doing our job, we don't need to talk about it, do stuff. But also I've played with some really, really high energy players where yes, they're talking a lot and doing a lot of different things, but it's bringing the team up, and they're communicating things that are really helping get everyone to be more cohesive, like, you know, grouped up here, like, hey man, like, yo, come over here and flash me and do this, and we're gonna, and you know, it's a lot of ideas being thrown out, so it can be really good. And obviously, like, if you're talking about nonsense, like saying stupid stuff, like, it can be really bad as well.
Yeah, especially during freeze time, it's
Yeah.
hurting because I can't talk. They talking about
Yeah,
last round,
right,
and
that
I want
is
to focus
frustrating.
on the next round already.
That's so frustrating. 100%. Yeah, and that is where you got to communicate and be like, guys, like, I'm trying to tell you what to do, like, you know, quiet please, like, let me explain.
And then freeze time ends, and then
Yeah.
what did you say? And then
Yeah.
I repeat it again. So
100%. If you guys are trying to go next level too as well, like 100%, man, I would recommend, like, I don't know if you have already or not, but like documents, literally the Mirage document, the Nuke document, the Inferno document, and it literally just tells people what they're doing. Like, say it's like, oh, okay, default. It can be something right now as simple as default. You're here. This is our goal. We're trying to take this control, just so people understand, so that you can just be like, okay, be default this round. Everyone glances, okay, be default. I'm doing this. And then if they have any questions, they can ask you, but they should just know.
yeah.
But
So,
yeah, go ahead.
Is it a good idea to do like a default where you take banana control and apps control, or should we focus on one thing especially?
So from my experience, you can stretch yourself a little too thin by doing that. It's not horrible. Like, you could do like a 2/3 because you could have a guy like close here helping. You know, like your mid player, by the way, like, unless they're conditioning the smoke every single round and actually using it, your mid guy can actually come back here and like set up flashes and do stuff. So he's not in here with you guys, but he's technically there being with you. So like 3 guys B and then 2 guys over here. I don't think you really want to like stretch yourself too thin and be doing too much in that way. I don't think that these guys should be playing scared necessarily, but maybe they're just getting like up into window room, or maybe they're prodding and just like I said, like holding somewhere. I think you need to have a focus, and like if your focus is banana, that's where most of your resources are being used, and your other guys are kind of chilling. They're taking space off info, maybe they're making like risk in that way. But yeah, just be careful. You don't want everyone to just like be spread too thin across the map and die.
All right.
I think it would be beneficial though when you play a team exactly like this though, like throw a car molly, double nade corner or something, get flash in and dominate this control. Be like, look, I mean, we already have car. It's 20 seconds in the round, 15 seconds around, and we already have all of this control. It's going to give you so much more freedom as an IGL, because, you know, instead of being back here and being like, I don't know if they're up, guys, like, we're going to have to clear sandbags still and all this stuff. It's like, no, we already have this control. And you're like, okay, guys, we have car. Let's go back and take brackets now. So first stage is we took this, and now let's go take brackets. If you're playing a team that's dumping util, they're taking down every single round doing this, be like, guys, we're going to take brackets early this round. We're going to sit here, smoke off arch, or like moto side, whatever you call it, lane, porch, molly it, flash, do this, and now we have this control because we're playing a team that's constantly dominating down B. So, and by the way, and then once you do that, you can come back and retake banana. So then you can come back here, and after their smokes are gone, they're going to keep recycling them. Go retake through banana. And the goal in Inferno, like, by the way, as an IGL, is like, if you can have this control right here and like bracket control / apps, you get to do whatever you want. And then as the CTs, they're going to constantly try to like make sure that doesn't happen, and they're going to, you know, take banana, retake car, whatever it is, retake brackets, halls, flash in. So that's the constant battle you're going to be playing with the other IGL and the other team. Yeah, because like even right here, like, cool, you're mollying car, but like we already have this control. We're already like right here. Like, instead, use that molly for corner if you're really that concerned. Okay, cool. We get the kill, and we get another kill on the other side of the map as well. You're gonna tell the guys to group up and hit B. But again, look, like, it works out here. Like, I'm happy it works out for you guys, but you see like how bad this could be? Is like, okay, I think we had a flash, so at least we had a flash coming in. Your boys are right here, and then you're going in first, and then he doesn't go in with you. He's about to come in after, and I don't know. I just feel like it's not the most optimal. Which, again, it's not going to hurt you here, but that really could just like completely tear apart around. Tear around apart, yeah. Okay, sweet. I'm not going to focus too much on this. Let's just go next round. Get into the important stuff. Okay, nade mid. Also, it's not that your car molly is bad. Let me see how it's landing. I think you'd be better off doing the tier 1 one where they throw it off the wall here and it bounces and lands in this position. Because if I was like an opper or even a rifler, if I was a rifler and I saw that you're throwing this molly consistently, I might be like, hey man, I'm gonna go swing half wall. Can you get ready to flash over car for me? And I'm actually just swinging in front of your molly with hopefully a deep smoke as well. So I'd say like throw that molly off of this wall. Come over here and bounce it, in my opinion. Boom, boom, and have it land. It's gonna spread to car and close.
Yeah.
Okay, they just run down mid or something. Yeah, they got a maniac going on here. What's Zero doing? George, you gotta bounce back and forth here too. Get yourself ready. Don't just statically hold in one position. Go really hard here. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Get yourself engaged for this fight. And then yeah, we get caught off all mid because of that. And then George goes to peak now. Gets owned. Jeremy gets owned. Yeah. That's super frustrating that the round falls apart like that. And we just got to communicate like, hey, they molly down mid, could be running down, could be doing this. And that is the struggle of us not having an op on T side, by the way. CTs will do more aggressive plays like this if they notice that. And it's going to be really hard for us to deal with it. And yeah, we just lose.
So as an so as an upper on T side,
yeah,
you just want to what, hold mid or banana?
Well, you're the opper. You're the opper, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a little interesting that you're the B defaulter then and you have a guy Mexi, because I feel like the opper should the in quotes, like, you know, in parentheses, default place should be like mid. You should just be like T stairs or here. And obviously you're calling for picks. You're like, hey guys, this round I'm gonna go pick fast car. Zaiwu pick or whatever. Like, I mean, I think your default spot should be mid, and there should be 2 riflers that are default B players, in my opinion. It's not like
because it's hard as well for me to like call rounds and be an opera at the same time, because
100%,
I can it's just like I want to take some space, but as well I want to call the right thing for the team.
Yeah, 100%. It's true. Also, you're making a mistake here, and this again, you're the IGL, so I'm gonna put this all on you. Is, well, one, individually, like, bruh, it's the last round here. Let's see. Get yourself a 5 set or a Tech 9 or a P250. So that's the first thing. Get yourself. It's the last round and a half. 2.
It's so important to have a better pistol when opping, or
mostly when opping, but it's the last round and a half. I mean, everyone should be getting a upgraded pistol, because you know that could be the difference in the round. But 100% as an operator, it's more important than a rifler.
Yeah,
You shouldn't do it every round, by the way. It's genuinely just because this is the last round and a half. You're not going to carry any money, obviously. The more important thing that I'm going to put on you as the IGL is, like, you got to tell everybody, drop a flash and spawn and buy another, like, buy a nade, or drop your nade and buy another flash, right? Filling that utility, fill that util, because you're IGLing, you're doing all your stuff here. Okay, we're taking this control. You can come back in the mid round and scoop up 2 more flashes and then come back and keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
And so it's so important, especially on CT side. CT side, it's the most important, especially on Inferno. Okay, cool. You're posted. And the guys are just working a fast B default here. Oh, borderline like B rush almost, but I mean, dude, this is how I wish you guys almost would have just played against this specific team from the beginning. Like, it's very basic. It's very like, you know, you're not doing a bunch of stuff. You're kind of just like holding W. But after you're IGLing and you're saying like, dude, they're not really punishing us with nades that hard. Like, what's their utility damage? Like, yeah, on Inferno, like, that's not that much utility damage, to be honest. You guys almost have, some of you have close to what they have on T side, which is crazy. You should be like calling more strats to just disrespect them as on B, honestly. Again, if you're playing teams that are dumping nades and doing all that stuff, heck no, like, stay out of there. Do not just eat those nades. See what you're doing.
If they dumping nades, you want to like retake bananas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. And it just depends. So like, just because they're throwing nades doesn't mean that's a good take. But like, if they genuinely are like taking very aggressively and very good, then yeah, just retake it. Now, if they're just throwing 2 nades and it's really easy, okay, cool. Just sit here, molly top car, wait for their HE grenades, and then just go in after their mollies or something. You don't always have to retake if you don't think that they're good enough to actually get it from you. But yeah, and then also, yeah, same thing with your flash. I like that you're actually throwing it over here, but you you don't need to throw it that far. Jump throw and try to get that thing to land like almost on this roof or even right here. This is like perfect. If you can angle it in that way. Just you guys need to be a little more specific with how you're throwing it so that it's more consistent. Because when you're playing individual pugs, say you're solo queuing and stuff, cool. Like it doesn't matter that much if your nades are not exact. But when you're in a team roster and a team environment, like it needs to be like, oh, Alex is throwing his flash. Like he's throwing that flash and I know where it's going so that everybody can make their play off of that.
Yeah.
And then here, my advice to you as an operator is like, cool, you've got a surprising position, but honestly, bro, like get into a position where it's a little less awkward for you. I don't know. I just feel like this could be so awkward, and I don't even know if it's.
Yeah, I mean, like if I miss my shot, I'm dead basically.
Yeah, exactly. Like it just feels a little awkward being here.
And most time, if I take a position, then I'm already scared to like change position because
Gotcha,
they can.
There you go. Yeah, no, I totally get it, and I don't want you to constantly be like dancing around and like, but like yeah, definitely like, don't be inclined when you come to just like post in a corner. Like you're doing your thing, you're coming back, just post here, or even like get confident and post down here. Like I don't want you to give up kills and stuff, but you got to have confidence as an operator. It's like the most important thing you could ever have.
Yeah.
Let's kind of look at the CT side now. So you're gonna have flashes set up for them. Cool. The guys on A, they should just be trying to stay alive. Good. Doing a flash. He peeks, doesn't see anything. Gets a false sense of security, and he's gonna die. No? What the heck? He stays alive. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
for you, Jeremy.
We didn't have any info, so they could be as well over there.
Yeah. So that's the thing, is like we think banana's clear, but because we didn't actually like see what's in here, like that's crazy discipline from those guys. Like that's actually insane, but yeah. It's a strange pistol from them, honestly, but looks like it almost works out for us.
And like on the city side, should the upper be like a rotation from A, or should it be a rifler that's rotating to B?
It just depends. Every round's gonna be different. You're gonna, dude, like this is every map, but like specifically on Inferno, you're gonna be B some rounds, you're gonna be arch some rounds, you're gonna be lane, you're gonna be in halls. You're all over the place. So like, yes, some rounds you should be the guy that rotates B, especially if you think the team is ending B a lot. Then yeah, you should get like CT or get Coffin over here and post. But it genuinely just depends, because on the same token, you should be opping lane a lot in this meta, because what is every team doing? They're smoking off arch constantly. They're smoking this off. So being here as a lane opper and doing this kind of stuff can be so important for you. So it just depends. It really just depends.
All right.
Yeah. I think we kind of, we just crumble. They do it in exec and we crumble here. It sucks, but you guys honestly are thinking about saving. I know it's crazy because it's pissed around. Yes, go for some kills. Don't save right away. Like if you kill that guy, heck yeah, we're on. But at this point, I'd probably, it really sucks, but I'd probably just be saving the kit and flash. It's so sad, but yeah. Just because like that's like what you got to do at the highest level of CS anyways, is like, okay, well, I could win the 1v4, but like I'm not in a really any position to do so. I'm getting hit, I'm low. If I save that kit and flash, okay guys, let's do like a car flash play next round, or let's do a mid pop play with that flash, and oh, I have a kit, I might get a smoke as well, and maybe you win the round because of that.
All right.
And also the psychological, like yes, the T side wins the round, but like they didn't kill you, so it's like it's kind of it's not frustrating, but it's like, bro, this guy just is saving. Like he's not even giving us the mental battle of just killing all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, these guys need to be way more connected. Like, Weak Abyss, if your teammate's in Boiler, you got to be up in halls with him, because he's gonna die, and then you're just gonna sit here and do the same thing. Same thing with you guys on B. Like, I mean, Jeremy's up here. Okay, this guy's corner. George is gonna play off him. This is actually better. Oh no. The nerves. And you were rotating, so I understand why you're not right up with them. Some good kills from you. This guy saves. Or he's alone, so I don't really care. Now this round is so important, by the way. Like my philosophy from what I've learned from other players and stuff is, one, on Inferno, you guys are screwing yourself by just having 3 smokes and a flash. That is brutal. on this map specifically. But whatever I want to do this round, it is aggression. I want something aggressive because I want to show these guys from the first rifle round of the CT side that we are going to dominate you. We are going to get up in your face. We're going to take space. We're going to do things. Because if we play standard, like boom, 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 we're playing back on site, which is fine because, again, we don't have util, so I don't even blame you guys. Look at this. Like, these guys are already up car. They're all the way up here already. They're like, dude, this is so easy. This is just like our practices. Like, we get to just get up here. Everyone get your nades ready. Let's exec on these guys. They're so comfortable. Like, look at this. That their entire decision making here is because they were able to just roll you guys over. Which why on your T side is why I want you to kind of do what they're doing a little bit. I mean, look at that. Like, they're already popping in here. Boom. It's like they're practicing right now. This is just like they're in a practice server. And they're so confident. They're walking through smokes and, you know, they get to just have fun. This is so fun for them. And then for you guys, it's like, ah, man, like, you know, the B players are like, dude, what? Well, how do we just get killed by that? You guys are like, oh, bro, why do we have to save? That's also why, like, if you can do that on your T side, it really just makes the CTs crumble. It makes them fall apart.
Yeah, okay.
Also, you guys, if you don't know them, yeah, we gotta get the, you guys gotta get the spawn smoke. Awesome, yes, awesome, sweet. Throwing the spawn smoke. Also, the halfway down mid smoke. I think some people.
We just learned that from
sweet.
From Vitality.
Awesome, yep. It's so important.
But it's only one spawn, right? From
no.
the mid smoke?
Nope.
Oh.
So that's the easiest one. So that's the easiest one that everyone knows. I don't know where I put the chart. I might have it saved on my PC. There's a chart that you can use to learn all the different spawns. Maybe I'll try to find it. If we can't find it, maybe on Google, it's, you can search halfway mid smoke spawns.
Somewhere on the internet it should be.
Yeah, but yeah, you can throw them from every, and it's something I learned recently. Okay, like this actually isn't horrible. Like you guys are in a 2A setup and you make the good decision. This is a little risky, I'm not gonna lie, like that's all risky. But you make a good decision here to go back towards your teammate so you guys can at least play off of each other in these positions. Because look, you die, he goes here. Now instantly, this is the next level of CS you have to be able to play. Your decision is to drop here. That's not good enough because good players are going to sit here, flash, peek you up here, maybe another guy's in halls or something. Like, you're dead. So what you have to do if you want to be the next level player, you make the decision to fall, drop your smoke down instantly. The quickest you possibly can, get that smoke down because it creates chaos. They're like, dude, which direction did this guy go? Is he still up there? Is he down? Is he... Oh, dude, like that's the next evolution you've got to be able to play here. Because you're dead here. Like, you're dead. Yeah, you throw a flash, but look, they're going to molly you. If you had a smoke, that molly does nothing. Or if you used your smoke. Now, this is brilliant from the rest of the team, though. Coming up here and fighting together. Heck yeah. Now reset. We don't need to run through this. Reset. Ah. Oh, he reloads now, so yeah, we can kill him, but... You just remember who has power in these situations, guys. It's like, we're coming up lane, cool, awesome, I love the fights we're taking. They throw a smoke on us, we got these kills, cool, reset. Like, it's fine, we can totally reset and just play together. We have a 2v1. There's no need to just sit behind this and wait. Like, you know, we have the power in the situation. I mean, honestly, here I'd be like trying to get some sort of aggressive play with you. It takes a lot of courage to like call something like this and do it, but you have a front spawn, you have very little util. Bro, that might be your opportunity to be like, man, like set me up. I'm going down mid or something. And you know, if you, it's hard because it does take a lot of courage to call something like that. But that's like an example of like how you could win the round for your win the game for your team, because that's so mentally damaging too. If like, dude, why is this guy running down mid on me? Why is he doing this? Like, you know, if you're gonna call something like that too, have your B guys try to crunch down as well with you, and then like I said, have another guy mid kind of fighting with. Okay, maybe containing halls. Yeah. We're getting owned on across the board of the map though. Like, yeah, okay, we still have car, which is cool. These guys are in big risk though of just dying and losing the round. Like if one flash comes in here, it's such a good flash, the round's over. 2 of our B guys are dead, right? So while I don't mind the setup, like it's gonna get punished so easily. If they throw a molly and it lands here and it makes us uncomfortable, we have no smoke to put it out. We both have to run up here or like go out here. It's not bad. There could be worse stuff, but this is just too risky, which is good that you're rotating over at least. Yeah. And we got dinked there. We were 1 kill away from that disaster. Arch is open. Yeah. We're putting ourselves in a really hard spot just across the board. And then he's going to dry peek. That's not going to work out. Which is such a shame because, like, we know Arch is open. And this is where you guys, as players, I'm talking to you two right here. Like, you got to communicate with each other. You want to peek Arch? Cool. Awesome. Go peek Arch. But why not tell him, hey, for a second, can you come here and flash over Arch for me? Over rap side. Like, you know, just like simple comms like that. You already want to do something. So have your teammates set you up so that it makes your play even better. Or be like, hey, flash and swing with me. Hey, do this. Because, like, you end up just playing such individual CS in these moments. And then, again, this sucks for you. But, yeah, you got to save. Great decision here. Great decision. You got to save. Okay, so I want to see more creativity in your setups, too, by the way. For you, at least the A guys. Well, I mean, honestly, the B and A guys at this point. I want to see you guys do, like, some porch setup. I want to see you guys do like a double hall setup with 2 rifles where you crouch on top of each other and have a guy like jiggling lane, or arch side, depending on whichever side he wants to do. Probably arch so you can rotate faster, honestly. And these are things that, like, these are ways you get better. Like, it's not even a team play. It's just like a, hey, I played this site with you. Like, let's learn some cool little things we can do together. Really easy for the B guys because they're always going to be B together essentially. And then pretty easy for you guys on A because, you know, you're going to be doing that pretty frequently as well. Yeah, and it sucks because we still have gotten... You've got to get an op up in this game, by the way, too. Like, I know the economy's been brutal and awful, but, like, it's actually such a shame that we haven't gotten an op up once this game. Or, like, once this half, at least. Yeah, we're just gonna dry swing here. Like, even here, like, this is fine. Like, this isn't bad. If you want to play next level CS, man, like, honestly, I would say for you as an IGL, like, it sucks in the short term, but get yourself like a P250 and get yourself a flash so that you can set these guys up. Like you know how to do it because you did on pistol round. On pistol round, you literally did it so well. And I just say that because it's gonna teach you and continue to reiterate to you and also your teammates, like, team plays are better, like flash plays are better, like these little pops are really good. So you're not doing anything wrong here. Like, this isn't bad necessarily. And honestly, it's pretty good. You guys are packing up, playing together. It's just there's not much layer to it. This is good space though. Like, we have info that bomb was down here. It's good space and risk that we're taking. Oh, we're making so much noise though. This makes me so sad, and I'm happy we got these kills because this is where we got to play off the radar, BB. No, like, where do we think they are? We just spotted bomb down mid here. Our teammate is literally here. So, like, if they're going to kill him, you're going to be hearing noise and all that stuff. You're about to run through here. The only place they can be is essentially in this lane unless they completely reset and went all mid, which, like, make your play, do your stuff, but, like, don't be so loud about it. Which we're very fortunate we catch that and good trade there, so. Ah, sneezing. Yeah, and this is just sad. Oh no. Yeah, and they're just more confident. Like, they're making more plays because they're flowing a little more. They're having a little more fun. See what goes on here. You finally have an op. Let's see how your first round the op. I want to see what we do with it here. Also, you don't need to buy head armor. Like, their economy is so good. All of you guys should be not getting head armor. Your economy sucks. Like, you guys are struggling to win rounds. Just don't get that head armor.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay, you're gonna go for aggressive. Okay, cool. While you're doing this, like, bro, this is, again, I'm putting way more responsibility on you because you're the leader. Like, I'm putting so much responsibility on you. You gotta grab this guy and tell him, dude, come hold mid with me, or come, like, at least be here to trade. Like, you know, he doesn't need to be fighting with you, but just be here in case, like, dude, like, you know, I legged him, he's running through mid and this guy can clean him up. You're going here for an aggressive pick and your teammate's sitting on site here and your teammate's sitting on site back here. Just fundamentally, this is really, really, really bad. Because I like the pick. I do. Like, I like it. For me, I don't usually throw the smoke into it just because, like, a lot of times people will swing out here and start spamming it. For me, I do just... What I do from the beginning of the game is I condition the molly. I condition the molly down here. Or I condition the actual standard smoke and don't use it for 2 rounds. And then, like, the 3rd round, I'll throw it and then come out here and op with it.
Yeah.
The problem is the first time you went to pick alt mid, you threw that smoke. We haven't been throwing the smoke the entire game. So they're like, there's red flags going on. They're like, dude, he just smoked out mid. Careful, careful. Versus, oh, guys, he's throwing the same smoke. He's thrown 3 rounds already. Like, you know, people get lazy then. They get really complacent. Yeah, and then again, we're just so split up. Like I mean, he's coming back to site now. Okay, cool. Now we're in a cross round. Look what happens. We get a kill because of it. Cool, awesome. And I thought that was a flash, but nade's still okay. Okay, yeah, next evolution here. Boom, we clear halls. They're not halls. We're in this position. Drop a smoke down again. These smokes, I keep saying it because they're so important to buy time for our teammates, to create chaos. Yeah, like we're flashing, but like, it's not that the flash is bad. That it's just like we shouldn't be prioritizing the flash. We should be prioritizing the smoke. Okay, we figure out last guy's here. It's good containment from you because you're alone. If you die, the round's over because he's gonna run. Yeah, we're just not confident right now either. What angle did we hold specifically too? Especially when I'm playing opera, I'm like getting all the way in the corner or something. I'm not even like playing out here or anything. We're split up. Yeah, this is getting really scary. This honestly a really scary situation now. I'd be using my flashes though. Like, you know, we're dry peeking all these angles, which is cool. We're not giving him info, which is good for us, but like we're just hoping that he's not posted. Like if he was like playing the bomb and went new box, we're dead because he's killing us from spawn. And then, you know, who knows how we play it then, but I'd be flashing off something. But we pick him up. Nice. Really scary situation. So like even the round we won, it's really frustrating because it's like, oh dude, how are we dying? Like, why are we throwing it? And it does all start with the library here. Like, you know, it all starts with just like us running through here and doing this. Which are mistakes we'll make when we're a little nervous or on edge or not performing as well as we know we can. Okay. Yeah, and you're the opera man. Like I want to see you have impact. Like I want to see you're the IGL, of course, but like even something like that smoke, I would prefer if your rifler through it. It's not bad that you're necessarily throwing it, but also like we're coming through mid and we're smoking our opera off. Like we're limiting the fights that we're getting, that we're going to be able to take. And also smoking like this is really bad when we have 3A anyways, because we're burning our smoke first. If they're here, all they have to do is wait for that and then throw their util. Versus you're posted, that guy's under porch, they smoke you off, their smoke lands, and then you throw your smoke. At least you like kind of won the util battle then. You traded your util very well. Good reaction for you, but you can see it's just so uncomfortable. We're so uncomfortable right now. You know, honestly, this one... Yeah, go ahead.
We wanted to like break the smoke with a nade to hopefully catch someone off guard with the op, but
gotcha. Okay, yeah,
we just went through with it.
Yeah, gotcha. At least you had an idea with it. At least you had like a play you're doing. I still think it's like maybe not the most optimal. Regardless, like once that happens, one play that I might make is I might walk over here and tell my teammate I'm gonna flash you in the halls, or hey, I'm low HP. Let me search halls with the op. You walk in here first. He goes behind you. If you just get killed because there's 2 guys in here or something, he can surprise them or just like chill here because they're not gonna expect another player to be there. So that's an example of how you can take advantage of this situation, because you're probably just gonna go to a more passive angle now. I think. Okay, you're gonna go to site, play with your teammate. Yeah, and you guys are still we call it praying. You're just gonna pray. You're like, I hope that like they just come into my crosshair, and I hope that they just like it's really bad because like in these moments we probably have to do something. Like we have to get proactive and wait, which maybe you're gonna regress lane. Yeah, just be so careful, bro. Look at this. Yes, your teammate's holding halls. Look at info that they could get on you. They could see your barrel sticking out here. Yeah. So just understand that like that could be something that completely like loses the round for you guys. And also this is redundant anyways, because like he's holding this and jiggling here. Like from his end, it's just redundant. He should honestly maybe be like, it's just hard because then you do need someone to hold halls. Yeah, you guys should just do something a little more active here, a little more proactive. Because look, like still you guys are holding here. You have no info. You're just playing 2 here and 2 here. Jeremy's gonna finally rotate, but it's like we're kind of just guessing. And great, see, like that's a great proactive play right there. It's risky. You could have died there. That could have gone bad. let's just start doing that with teammates. Do those risky proactive plays together. Boom. Or even these B guys, when all this A chaos is going down, these B guys should be like, hey, let's double up and like fight or something. Double up and swing.
All right.
Yeah, he's gonna catch them still somehow. Wow. And then you're gonna rotate. Yeah, I mean they actually end up fighting with each other here. We're just there he is. Yeah, use your flash here. You're getting those kills. You're scaring them away. Awesome. Throw that flash down. Even if Jeremy dies, that flash is gonna blind them, and it's gonna allow Alex to rotate here. It's gonna allow Wikabis to rotate as well. Like cool, we clean them up. You guys got to get I'd say like a weakness that every single player on this team is suffering from right now is like not using the utility on the fly. With the smoke and pit here, like from purple, from Mr. Wikabis, not getting that smoke down, from not thinking like, hey, I'm swinging, can you flash for me, can you do this? Like we're missing out on that next evolution of CS. I want to see you up in halls too. Maybe we're doing. Oh, awesome. Yeah, we're doing it this round. Sweet. No, Wikabis, you gotta just get in there, bro. Like you don't need to wait for him to get here. They're not gonna be able to get up there that fast. Like even if he's throwing that smoke, just get into whatever position you need to get into. Or maybe you called it late. I don't know, but yeah. I don't mind the passive hall setup. It's good. Unlucky. Unlucky. The idea was there, at least. The idea was there. But yes, like a good team, what they're gonna do off of that space, by the way, and this is how you can think of it as think as an IGL, is what just happened. You guys were 2 in halls with a setup, right? What does that mean? That means there's no op that's gonna be brackets. If they're working like a halls and mid default and that happens, dude, as a mid player, I'm sitting here, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. I'm swinging to see if anyone's brackets with my team, by the way. This is not a solo play. Ideally, there's like 2 of us here. Swing, swing, swing. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. And I'm sprinting to try to take arch space. I'm trying to get the space because the opera is over here. Yes, he can go lane 100% and good opera will, but that means this space and arch is wide open over here. Generally. And if there is someone there, it's just a rifler, which we can deal with. Or like if say there was like 3B, say there's like 3 of us B and our guys like died in halls or something, we might honestly just start setting up for a B hit, honestly. Because we know the opera is all the way over here. He's got to rotate so far. It's the find the opera game. Find the opera. And yeah, pit is really risky when you don't have any util. But you shouldn't be jiggling, by the way. You should just be posted. It's hard because maybe there's some nerves. Maybe you're calming. Maybe like, but you should just be posted here. Yeah, and you're gonna die. Yep. Yeah, and then these guys gotta save again. One of us dies, I think, but whatever. So you should go B with this one, by the way. Like you should go B, and your whole goal should be 3B, take down here, get this control. Maybe you get to stay here solo B, 1B, 4A. You recognize that. Let's see what you do. Again, this could be the last round of the game. Like, honestly, bro, invest everything you possibly can, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get scared off, but it's fine. We can still do something here. So they heard your op. Just keep that in mind. Again, a good team will flood through A now. Even if there's a smoke here, they might instantly pop through with, like, their own util and stuff. Yeah, we kill the guy that's trying to react out A, so that's good. 5v4 now. This is really sick for us. So already in your mind, have a plan of what you're going to be doing, by the way, when you get that shot. Dang, bro, you flipped that thing. You flipped it. So have in mind, like, what you're going to do. Like, you know, you take a shot, boom, I'm already going here. That's how you're going to flow as an opera. You're not, like, taking a shot and then thinking, oh, what do I do now? What do I do? It's like, no, when I take the shot, I'm dropping I'm throwing a flash over myself and I'm re-peeking. Or I'm taking the shot, posting on a more passive angle. Whatever it is, like, in your mind, you should already be thinking about this in this situation. Okay. Oh, dude. Okay. Like here, you know what would have been perfect in hindsight? And you're going to get in this situation a lot. So this is good to learn from. Bro, honestly, you communicate this with your teammate, but you're saying, bro, when I'm shooting, I'm gonna flash over you. So you're shooting, you're gonna just throw a flash over top in this area. That's a great reaction for you to make right there. And you like I keep saying, is like, even if you don't help him get the kill, maybe he still dies or something. At least you're buying time for your teammates to rotate, and they can help you out then.
Yeah.
And yeah, I understand these games as an opper too. Like we're missing a lot of shots that we would usually hit. There's a lot of pressure. Like we're talking, maybe we're calming. Like it's really hard, man. And that's the hard part about being an opper, honestly. If you miss that shot, you're dead. Which is why, by the way, I focus more on how many times am I dying with the op than how many kills am I getting. Because yes, you missed the kill here, you missed the kill here, but you kind of put yourself in a spot where if you miss this kill, you're dead. Versus if you were like posted on this angle, maybe you get to stay alive and repost here or something. But it's just like a good mindset to have, is like, how many deaths am I giving up? Not how many kills am I getting, how many deaths.
All right.